my name is Tabu Winslow Morris from Triumphant Athletic Agency. I am broadcasting live from Houston, Texas. I'm being hosted today by KW Ministries and the Joseph Group, Pastor Camilla Joseph. And I wanted to present a few of my books to you. The first one I would like to talk about is my latest. It's called The Introduction. It is about a single mom who has struggled to get herself together. She has one teenage daughter that's 15, and she has a 10-year-old. The 15-year-old is a little promiscuous, and she's been with 10 men at 15 years old, which is really sad. However, this story turns out pretty good. I suggest you read it. I'm not going to tell you the rest of it, but you will love the family here. My next book is called The Crew. This is about relationships. It's about 10 young people who went to the same Catholic school, and as they matured, they stayed together as friends, and life happens. We have one person that passes away. I have someone that gets raped in the book. There is also quite a few baby births, a lot of marriages. I have an NBA player in here. I also have an entertainer in here. There is one politician, but unfortunately I won't tell you what happened to that person. But my character live is really lively. She's a prostitute, but she gets her life together. I suggest it's a good read. It's a good summer read. It's a little thick, but it's worth every page. And you may end up putting it down a couple of times because you get mad at what happens, but I think you'll enjoy it. That is called The Crew. I want to talk a little bit about my Bible study series. I have Job, Daniel, Esther, Nehemiah, and Ruth. Those are the 5 books of the Bible that are on faith. These books, if you are going through any test in your life and you just needed a little faith to get through, or you just want to know how to get more faith, depending on what you're going through in your life, depends on which one of the books of the Bible you might want to select. They are outstanding read. Job is the longest, but you journey through each chapter. Each chapter has a set of scripture that is selected, and then there's a workbook that goes along with that chapter. The longest one is Job, and the shortest one, I believe, is Ruth. And each chapter you go along, you can finish them all within a year, or you can do one and just read it until it's done. But I suggest that if you pick one book, you go through it like it's planned, and it's a weekly plan. So every week you read a different chapter, you read a different group of scripture, and you do the study workbook that goes along with that week. The next one I have is Clip Wings, my memoir to entrepreneurship. This has been a favorite. I've sold most of these books. I've sold most of this book. And it talks about becoming a sports agent and my journey through the NFL. It's a great read. Let's play ball and win. This is Tabu Winslow Morris, broadcasting live from Houston, Texas.